Welcome back to our pledge interview on this Sunday morning. Alhamdulillah, before the break, we've heard about the organization calling themselves Day One Health and how affordable they want to make health care options to the public of South Africa. But particularly in this segment of the interview, we're going to be focusing on what's the live pledge line all about. That comes up after this interview this morning, inshallah, what you can call in and pledge your support to a very unique initiative and not a stranger to the screens of ITV. I'm going to be handing the floor to Zainul Abidin Kaji, who is the CEO of OCAF South Africa, and with him once again Dr. Zahir Kader, the medical director of Day One Health, and we're going to be hearing more about what's this pledge all about live on ITV networks. Brother Zainul, we start with you once again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah for joining us in this segment of the interview. Basically, the question then would be is, what is OCAF South Africa's involvement with Day One Health for this pledge?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I think OCAF South Africa has partnered with Day One purely because of this very innovative product that they have, and something that OCAF South Africa has been searching for the past few years, looking at a product that would serve the medical needs of our disadvantaged or poorer communities within the Muslim Ummah, and especially muazzins, imams, Islamic workers that don't have access to great medical care, or they don't have great medical aid benefits and so forth. So OCAF South Africa's role would be to harness and to be a receptacle for the waqf of this particular fund that will enable us to fund the premiums actually that is payable to Day One for the medical services, the service that they will be providing. And Dr. Zahir could actually elaborate on the kind of services that will be provided as well. But essentially, what we need to do is, our viewers out there and our donors out there need to look at how we can actually contribute towards a waqf, and which will enable us to actually pay a premium on a continuous basis for imams, for muazzins and so forth.
Basically, like we always said, waqf being sustainable, making something that will be on a continuous basis, people are benefiting from it. Dr. Zahir, then just you want to highlight the packages or the affordable options that Day One Health, being partnered with OCAF South Africa, going to be offering to the imams and muazzins. Basically, this pledge also, the focus, like Brother Zainul has made mention, is to focus on those people that have led our salah and called us to salah during this blessed month of Ramadan. So we as a community should not be forgetting about them as well and their families when it comes to health and the affordable health options that are available to them. What are the kind of options that is being offered?
Jazakallah khair. What we have done at Day One Health is identified what are the needs in the community. The access to hospitalization and private hospitalization is critical. If we do just a short and small survey of our ummah, you'll find that many of our imams and muazzins and teachers in the madrasas unfortunately have no medical aid. So we've taken our top of the range package, our executive plan, which works out to almost 760 rand, which gives our best hospitalization at any life and Mediclinic hospital, as well as unlimited GP visits, acute and chronic medication and basic dental care. And we've discounted it to 700 rand. So for an amount of 8,400 rand, you can give an imam or muazzin or an apa access or cover for the entire year. We've also then taken that package and refined it further, because if that person is married, we would like to give cover to him, his wife, and at least 2 children. And we've developed a package for 1,000 rand a month. So for 12,000 rand a year, you will give cover to a family of 4 that has our best hospital cover. The primary provider will have unlimited primary health care. And for a small top-up fee, the other members can get access to that. But for 1,000 rand, you're giving comfort and peace of mind to that muazzin or imam or teacher in the madrasa that, listen, my family is covered, my children are covered.
Just hearing those figures, Uncle Zainul, we can hear or see now why OCAF South Africa has partnered with Day One Health, how important it is for us to providing health care to the disadvantaged communities, and also particularly, like Doctor made mention of, those that are servicing the needs of the Islamic community.
Well, I think when we just start off, we look at the absence of adequate healthcare and how expensive it is if one has to go to, some of the more famous brands that we have in South Africa. I don't want to mention them, but we have, a typical family would have to pay, like yesterday, a brother told me that he pays 7,000 rands a month for his family. Now, compare 1,000 rands a month to 7,000, I think there's an astronomical difference. So I think that we are very comfortable as OCAF South Africa to look at an organization like Day One, who has been in existence for a number of years, who's got an excellent track record, and that our donor community and what we can actually provide to our community in terms of adequate healthcare would be at a very, very reasonable cost, and it will just be of benefit to them. So ultimately, it's a product that is going to be beneficial to muazzins, teachers, madrasa teachers, and generally Islamic workers who don't really have, medical benefits. So, many of our organizations, unfortunately, either don't have the resources or don't have the right product or whatever to be able to. And I think that this offering we have found to be one of the best that we, one of the best available.
Coming to you then, Doctor, what's your take on partnering with OCAF South Africa? Does the future then look bright for us to get the most of the population of South Africa covered when it comes to health availability and health covering options to the masses?
It's been an absolute honor and privilege to be identified by OCAF as a company that has an amazing reputation and has a focus providing the lowest cost in the healthcare market, the lowest cost premiums, but giving the best healthcare possible for those premiums. What you see is what you get with Day One Health. And as OCAF has embraced us, I think this relationship is going to be a fantastic journey. The idea is that we want to create sustainable healthcare. As you know, the current talk of government is about the National Health Insurance Scheme. Unfortunately, they are nowhere near to implementation. The vision of rolling out the world-class healthcare to one and all is economically impossible. I believe that we have a solution that can provide 45 to 50 million of the uncovered lives in this country access to private healthcare. And the strategic partners that we have in the hospital sector with Life and Medical Clinic embracing us and giving us a DSP status, it shows that you don't have to pay an arm and a leg, literally, to be able to afford access to those hospitals. And I think that for OCAF to have recognized that what we are doing is really something revolutionary. We are about to disrupt the market in South Africa. And to be embraced by the Muslim community, I think it's our fantastic opportunity to give back, especially to the people who take care of our children, they take care of our masajids, they wake up and remind us to pray, and they lead us in prayer. So what better gift at the end of Ramadan than to give someone medical cover that gives them the dignity as well as
peace of
the
mind.
Peace of mind. Absolute peace of mind, knowing that if my child gets sick, I have access. If my wife is ill, I have access. If my wife is giving birth, she can do so in the comfort of a life of a Mediclinic hospital. I think that is something that we need to, they deserve it. And I call on all of our viewers to embrace this pledge and really see the vision that OCAF and Day One has on the future of healthcare in this country.
Inshallah. Uncle Zainul, closing remarks from you. We've just heard some nice statements from Dr. Zahir. When it comes to Awqaf South Africa and the vision that you foresee after partnering with Day One Health.
I think this is an absolute fantastic opportunity that we're providing that has come to the fore, onto the table for the Muslim Ummah. I think it will not only benefit the Muslim Ummah and this particular sector, but generally to the broader public as well, and beyond the Muslim community as well. So, this is our role as the Ummah in South Africa, to be of benevolence to the rest of the Ummah here and the rest of the population. I think that would be, so we would appeal to all viewers out there to make this pledge, to come on board. I think, we have researched this product and we feel that it's an excellent product that people could actually contribute towards. It is fi sabilillah, it is a waqf, it is a sadaqah jariyah, and looking after people's health is our concern as Muslims, that we take care of our, as Dr. Zahir has said, that we take care of our people that lead us, that call us to prayer, and that teach our children and the general public. So our appeal is, make that waqf, make that pledge. It's not a really big amount. We can it could be like we were talking earlier, that 100,000 rands waqf would see to a family forever. Look at that. I mean, this is really the power of the waqf system.
But coming back then to those figures, 1,000 rand for a family of 4 muadhin or imam, or even upper at a local madrasa, we know them all. For 1,000 rands a month, inshallah, we'll see them covered for a family of 4 or 700 rands. We'll see a premium member or one member on the premium package with Day One Health. Don't forget to call in and pledge your support to this live pledge line of Day One Health, partnering with Awqaf South Africa in providing affordable health to the masses out there, particularly, like I said, to our imams and muazzins. And as Brother Zainul Kaji has made mention of it, it is a perpetual reward that we will see the benefit of it in this world, Qabr, and in the year after. And today being the 27th day of Ramadan, inshallah, on this blessed days, as we end towards the ending of this blessed month of mercy and forgiveness, it is a means for us to earn thawabi jariyah. We invest with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and there is no greater investment than investing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's returns are not countable, innumerable, something that we cannot even fathom, and we will never ever know the value of that investment till we meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Medical Director of Day One Health, Dr. Zahir Kader, CEO of Awqaf South Africa, Uncle Zainul Kaji, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget to call in and pledge your support, as I made mention of this, inshallah, pledge line starting here on ITV networks. After this, pledge your support and earn thawabi jariyah. From myself and the rest of the team, fi amanillah, take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.